100%. One of the most important things, and I talked to my trappers about this too. One of the most important things about investing too is literally knowing when to sell. One of the most important things we can learn how to do that. Learning. Yeah, oh yeah, running the strength index, that's technicals. 100%. 100%. Understanding when you get there, how do I rebalance my portfolio? These are the things that's important. Like, we really want to build wealth, yo. How do I rebalance my portfolio? When do I take profits off the table and use those profits to start another position somewhere? These type of things are important. Learning how to navigate your way through this game. It's a great game. It's a great game. It's a beautiful place for us to be at. But we need to understand how to get in the game, how to hunt. We don't know how to hunt. We just out here relying on other people to keep feeding us. And as long as you depending on somebody else, you already know what I say. If you allow them to feed you, you get them a permission to starve you. Y'all know what I say. I've been saying it forever. If you allow them to feed you, you get them permission to starve you. And I ain't giving nobody permission to starve me. Because if you starve me, you starve my family. That's an issue. So I'm going to teach myself how to hunt. Or I'm going to go with people who teaching me how to hunt. We don't want to be students of the game. We want to straight get in the game and start telling people what to do. Feel me? Don't be one of them people every time somebody teaching you something, you saying, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, it's funny you said that. I was about to do this. No, you wasn't. Chill out, because you would have did it. Chill out. Chill out. Understand the game. Know your risk. I said something when this whole pandemic first started. I said you'll see a lot of mergers and acquisitions happen. You know why? Because businesses who weren't balancing their money right, businesses who were doing multiple buybacks, people who had bad balance sheets, they're getting acquired. They're getting acquired by people who were sitting on money. People like Apple, who got $193 billion sitting to the side. They got a payout ratio of 25%, and they got a dividend yield of 0.77%. So what does that mean? That means they got a whole bunch of money. They ain't kicking out a lot of money, right? That means they got a whole lot of money. They ain't kicking out a lot of money. They got a lot of money to grow their dividend. The fundamentals tell us everything we need to know, but we want to stray away from that and get on some happy-go-lucky, I'm going to guess my way through the game type stuff. This ain't how we win this game. This ain't how we win this game. No, anything that got candlesticks is technical. You feel me? This is how I can sit back and say, yeah, that's a good business. What the payout ratio is, or that payout ratio, Apple, what the payout ratio is? Apple, 25%? God damn. Payout ratio 25%. So what does that mean? That means they only paying out 25% of their profit. That means they keeping 75% of the profit in-house. They put it on the side. The dividend yield is 0.77%. That's low compared to, now the dividend may be, all right, Mark. Mark said we flooding. All right. Knowing I respect Mark, man. I respect that guy, man. We just met, man. I respect that guy. But I'm just saying, we can't skip that. So people be like, well, Trav, man, Apple not paying a lot. Well, you look at the dividend yield, so they still giving you $3.28 in a year. So the dividend yield is 0.77%, is less than 1%. You like, that ain't good, Trap. But they got $198.3 billion on the side. So what that mean, that's telling me this. They got a lot of money to acquire a lot of things. And if they're not acquiring things, they can also increase the dividend. Well, they done increased it 10 years in a row. The fundamentals tell us that. The technicals don't tell us that. That's why I find value at right there. That's giving me value. Technicals ain't giving me that type of value. Fundamental. Be fundamentally sound in this game. In anything you do, once you get the fundamentals right, you can do everything else. Come on, fam. This is how we win the game. I'm going to set us up to win. I want us to win. My goal is to help us become wolves, become real trappers, man. $100%. Trapping is the way. You feel me? Remember that. So if you take your hard-earned money that you work hard for, if you taking your hard-earned money to pay bills and go pay somebody else and enjoy this, it's nobody's fault but your own that you ain't wealthy. Don't blame the system. If you've been getting this money during this pandemic, I got partners. I'm like, yo, what you doing your bread? Oh, man, I'm going this, I'm going. Bro, it's a pandemic. Why are you buying designer clothes? What are you buying Louis Vuittons for? What are you buying Fendi's for? It's a pandemic, fam. You can't go nowhere. We not out of the woods. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's like we got to understand the problem has never been making money. The problem has never been making money. The real problem has always been not being able to money work 2 times as hard for you as you work to get it. Let me say it again. Nobody on here has ever had a problem making money. I'm going to be real. You ain't never had a problem with making money. You always been a go-getter. You had to work 2 jobs, whatever the case may be. And I'm going to tell you that. And I always say that I ain't never say nobody to work 2 jobs that better themselves. But it's cool. If you working that, because all you doing now is trading more of your time. You got to learn how to buy your time back. Learn how to buy your time back. Every investment that you make buys back some of your time. Learn how to be a great investor. Learn how to be a great investor. This was going to set you apart. This is what sets you apart, yo. Make your money work twice as hard for you as you work for it. Because your money don't never need a break. Your money ain't never got to stop working. Yep, freedom price. Y'all know I talk about it all the time. What's your freedom price? Buy back your time. For me, it's never about money. I invest so much because I want to own all my time. I won't get up every day and say, man, I own my 24 hours. I own all 24. I do what I want to do with them. I sleep a little late. I get up a little early. I own my 24. As long as I know my money always working for me. People ask me, yo, Trap, my daughter, I want her to own her time. This is why I'm investing for my daughter right now. Remember, building wealth ain't about you. It's about the people behind you. It's about making sure my daughter own her time. I want her to own her time. I want her to own her whole 24. What happens is he or she that owns the most time can create the most wealth. He or she that owns the most time can create the most wealth. Remember, we all got the same 24. We all got the same 24. But my 24 seem like 29 to you because I own my whole 24. Your 24, you going to keep saying you ain't got enough time because you settled off 19 hours of your day. So you thinking I got more time than you thinking if I only had Trap 24 hours. You do got my 24. I just own mine. And I'm trying to help you to own yours. Because if you own yours, then you can set some more, you can tell some more people some more gangster stuff. The more time you got to move around and study and put things, the more wealth you can build. You don't think I make mistakes? I make mistakes all the time. But because I own my 24 hours, I can rectify the mistake. Oh, this what happened. This what I did wrong. Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. Well, I ain't in a rush to do this over here. I ain't got to go work 10, 15 hours to do that. I ain't got to go do this, that, and that. I own my whole 24. Okay, boom. Let me get back in the lab and do something else. Let me figure out where I messed up at. And so now what happens is because I own my whole 24, I understand the importance of that type of freedom. So now what I'm doing is, boom, my daughter, let me make sure she own her 24. You feel me? Time equity. The ownership of my time. That's more important to me than any dollar I can have. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't even care about money. As long as the money can keep buying my time, that's all I need it for. I don't care about none of the other stuff. The other stuff is irrelevant. You know why? Because I'm going to just be real with you. Anybody going to get a Bentley. You can have the right credit score and go get a Bentley. You can have the right credit score and go get a mansion. You can have the right credit score and have a bunch of credit cards and let you travel anywhere. But everybody can't own their time. You can have a Bentley and a mansion, but not you got to work every day, all day to keep that. I can be living as subtle as you know, I can be living as humble with nothing to have all the time in the world. Because I own my 24 hours, you going to always feel like you going to want what I want. You going to want what I have. Damn, bro. You won't even tell me, damn, bro. Like, you know, what you do for a living, bro? You just be, no, man, man, every day I'm working, man. I got to work to pay these bills. I got this big house. I like this big house. I got this nice car. I got this thing. Man, if I stop working, I'm going to lose it. Well, me, I'm like, man, look. I wear Wallstreet Trappin stuff every day, bro. That's what we're doing. You know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me? Literally, y'all somebody say the credit game. Why? Right, it ain't nothing in this world you can't have. If you got good credit, you can get anything you want in this world. Except time. So don't be envious of nobody because they got a good car, they got a better car than you, or because they got a better house than you. Don't be envious of that because you don't know what they got to go through to get that. And you don't know what they've been through to attain that. Don't be envious of that. But look at the man or woman that own their whole 24. That's the person you want to be like. That's the person you want to be like. I want to know how you took control of your 24 hours, man. That's what I want to learn. I ain't tripping on the cars and the house and the clothes and all that. That's cool. It's love. I see you, fam. You look good when you pull up on me. Ooh, that thing's sweet. But do you own your 24? That's what I want to learn. Teach me how to keep owning my 24. While I ain't paying rent for it. While I don't got to dread Monday. I told somebody the other day on my page, I said, man, it's Friday. Everybody love the weekend, but I'm just getting started. Time is an illusion once you're outside of time. That's too deep for me, Queen. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. That's too deep for me. I ain't that deep, yo. I'm on the surface level. Time is an illusion. I don't know. That's too deep for me, Queen. That's what I want us to get, man. That's the ultimate goal for everybody. My goal is to educate us, to teach us how to buy back our time, how to have our freedom. That's my goal. That's what I'm doing it for, yo. Y'all know my story. Y'all ain't just met me, yo. Y'all ain't just met me. Y'all know my story. I ain't got to keep telling y'all that. And I'm telling y'all literally, yo, if I can do it, if I can buy back my time, if I can go through what I've been through, almost kidnapped, dead 10 years in the pen, saw my moms get shot, and I'm still here today and like, yo, I'm putting my family on, I've been through all that, and I can tell y'all right now, my last name has become an asset. Keon, that's fun. He said that's what she said. But I just want us to know that, man. And that's what I get her every. That's what all my posts is about. Like I tell people, y'all did 10 years. I went to prison when I was 16. Like that's what I want people to understand, yo. I want people to understand this. You can start with any dollar amount. It ain't about how much money you start with. It's about you starting. It ain't about how much money you start with. It's about you starting. I want you to start. It ain't your first stock pick. It ain't gonna be the best pick in the world. That's okay. You're gonna learn from it. Don't fear the mistakes. The mistakes is what make you. The mistakes is what make you get better. You can read 10 books. I promise you. The mistake you make gonna teach you more. When I first started trading, the first trade, I ain't never did paper trading before. And I'm not telling nobody I'm not doing it. I need a real skin in the game because I'm going to value my money where that I'm going to value paper money. I want us to know this, man. I'm going to say it again, man. 10 million people will become millionaires this year. And it's going to double every year after. You know why? Because now is the greatest time ever for us to become millionaires. Now is the first time ever for us, the best time, the greatest time ever for us to become millionaires. It's the greatest time ever. Don't squander your time, yo. Don't squander your time. Stop trying to impress people. You did that long enough. You've been entertained long enough. It's time to educate, and it's time to start executing. Be a humble student. Somebody said I just went through the course twice today for sure. I'm here to help, man. Check me out, man. The Wallstreet Trappin course, 40% off. You need to jump on that. If you ain't ready to tap in that, you need to be in a group. Trappers Anonymous. We going crazy in there. 2,500 members. Less than $1 a day. Come on. What we doing? Don't fear that. Embrace the mistakes. Embrace them. Walk with them. It's part of the game. It's what you're going to learn from. We don't want to walk on the eggshells. I'm stumping on them. I don't care about them eggshells. We gone. I'm working on that now. Yep, I am working on something for kids. Just want us to know that, man. I don't want to hold y'all too much longer, man. I know it's late. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to know that, man. If you lead us with nothing else, man, I want you to ask yourself, what is my freedom price? What is it going to take for me to be free? For sure, man. I appreciate that, King. What's good, family? I appreciate that too, Royalty. Yeah, love what you're doing, bro. Tell my people every day to get right. Let the money work for you. I appreciate that, family. How do you become a millionaire? First, acquire the knowledge. I told somebody before I asked, and I was talking to people, I said, look, matter of fact, I said it on the live before. I said, everybody on here, everybody who on here, I'm going to say it before I go, everybody on here who want to become a millionaire, put up the Trappin sign. Put this up. Everybody who want to become a millionaire, put this up. Post this. I'm going to show y'all something right quick. Everybody who want to become a millionaire, put that Trappin sign up. The scale. Y'all know the scale. That's my thing. Y'all know that. Everybody who want to become a millionaire, I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. Everybody who wants to become a millionaire, put the scale up there. Everybody on here who want to become a millionaire, you feel it, you like, yo, I'm going to become a millionaire. I got it. Everybody who want to become a millionaire, put the scale up. All right? Good. Now let me ask you this question. And I want you to sit on this. How you plan to get there? That's the question. See, we just said that 10 million people this year will become millionaires. And we said that that number will double every year. Right? We said that. It's a fact. We already know that now is the greatest time to become a millionaire. That's cool. The question now becomes, how do I get there? See, everybody want it, but only few people will sit down and figure out how to get there. That's the goal. To figure out how to get there. What is it going to take to get me from here to there? What is it going to take? And I can guarantee you this. You got to transcend from where you are now to get to that next level. It's more than just acquiring the knowledge. That's the first part. But it's going to be on execution. And I can promise you, we in the greatest time. See these things right here? Oh man, these things right here, listen, they put you in the game. The knowledge is out there. Filter your Instagram. Go follow people who you know you can learn from. That's the people you need to be following. Go start your new Instagram. I guarantee you right now, if you took from August the 2nd, which is today, to the end of December, you'll get into 2021, you'll be on your way. I can guarantee you that. Because I'm here to tell you that 1 year changed my life. I buckled down 1 year. The first thing I did, I bet on myself. See, some of y'all ain't willing to bet on yourself. I left my job. Real talk. I've been a trapper my whole life. I was working. I started working. I ain't gonna lie. I was blessed to have a good job. I was building stadiums and I was building power plants. Making like 120 to 140,000 a year. Easy. Being an iron worker. Real talk. I was traveling all over the world, building stadiums, building power plants, was making good money. But here's the thing. I wanted to be more in my daughter life. I needed to be free from that. I needed to be in my daughter life. And I was a hustler. I'm like, yo, this world got something for me better than this. This ain't for me to do this. I quit my job with two ebooks. One was $10 and one was $12. I quit my job with that. Because I believed in the brand. I was willing to bet on myself. Bet on myself. How many of y'all willing to bet on yourself, man? August the 4th, I'm sorry. You got to be willing to bet on yourself, man. Acquire the knowledge, bet on yourself. You ain't got to always dot your I's and cross your T's. You ain't got to always cross your T's and have all the I's dotted. Sometimes you got to just get in the game and figure it out. You got to jump off the porch and figure it out on the way. You got to be willing to do that. Some of us ain't willing to do that. You ain't willing to bet on yourself and put in the work, put in the due diligence, believe in the plan, believe in the vision. Some of y'all out here got $1 million vision, got $1 million brand, but you keep asking somebody else to co-sign you. What you think about this? What you think about that? Do you think I need to fix this? You think I need to fix that? Here's one of the greatest things that happened to me when I bet on myself. I had my whole 24 hours to figure it out. I burnt the bridge behind me. I said, I ain't going back. It's either I win or I win. Ain't no losing, ain't no plan Bs. I ain't even thinking about going back. I gave my bro all my stuff. I gave him my toolbox. I gave him my tool belt. I gave him everything. I said, here, bro, I ain't coming back. I'm done. I'm done. I said, man, I'm a hustler, man. I ain't coming back. It's the brand, it's the vision. I believe in the Wall Street Trapper brand. Everything and it paid off. 1 year could change your life if you go all in on yourself. Believe that, man. So, man, I pushed y'all. I hope I gave y'all some gems tonight. Hope I gave y'all a little extra push, man. DM me the word Trapper. If you want to join a group, it's less than $1 a day. DM me the word Buffett or new millionaire, and I see the code for the Wall Street Trapping course. It's normally $497, but you get 40% off that, man. So, man, I just want to tell y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We maxed out at 1,000 people tonight. Y'all know I try to do it live. I try to do a little bit of knowledge and some game on investing. We talked about profits don't always mean cash. We talked about looking at money from operations. We talked about a few things. So I always try to give game, but more than just talking about stocks, I just try to be real life, man. So it's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Y'all know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. Do me a favor, man. Just tell somebody about what we doing over here. That's all I ask. Follow the YouTube channel, Wall Street Trapper. I just added another video today. It's about looking at economic indicators, which is things that's going on in the economy that show us how we can invest and how we can use those things to leverage what we doing, man. So definitely check me out on the YouTube. Do me a favor, subscribe. I want to get that thing up to 50,000 people. We right now at 37,000 people. So y'all help me get them other 13,000 subscribers. You hear me? Putting a lot of free games. Tomorrow, y'all know it's Trappin Tuesdays. That's when we do the live on YouTube. We do the live on the YouTube for sure, and then after the live YouTube, if you're in Trappers Anonymous, y'all know I got a dope class for y'all after that. We do that each and every Tuesday. Plus I got some homework that I gave them the other day for our book club, so we'll talk about that too. So with that being said, man, I love y'all, man. Good night, good morning. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all. You heard me? 100.